I guess I
Uh,
should join the game.
yeah, it might be a good idea. Let's call it 10 points on your points cards tonight. Is anybody spending points?
I have to log in to check.
I'm banking.
Banking, Joda? Anybody? Now's your chance.
Checking for me.
Yeah, give me the 10 points.
You want the just to
Yeah, give me two.
two little bitties there?
Yeah, please.
For you, Joda, that is the Spell Thief charm and the Improvisation charm. What's that one? You can use a spell slot to cast any spell with a level up to the slot level. You do not need to know the spell, and it does not need to be on your class spell list. A spell cast with this charm does not require material components.
I don't have spell slots.
But
That's unlucky.
It's a small charm. You can give it to somebody who does. That's actually pretty useful. What's the Spell Thief charm? It's like the opposite of that. Make an Arcana check with advantage against the caster's spell save DC. If you succeed, the spell fails and you steal the spell. Once before the end of your next turn, you can cast the spell you stole without using a spell slot. The spellcasting modifier for the spell is either your own or the modifier of the spellcaster you stole it from, whichever is higher. That's also crazy. And one I don't think we've seen yet. I feel like the same charms pop up all the time, and there's like so many more that we don't see.
You can go in and check the odds on those.
I'm pretty sure I have 100 charms in there. I haven't looked at the list in a while, but if I recall correctly, it was 100.
Are they weighted differently, or are they all?
No, it's
just like a 1 through 100.
It's weighted 1 to 100. There's 100 charms. With the 100th one being that one where it lets you roll 2 charms and keep both of them. Kind of a 2 for the price of 1. The jackpot charm, yeah.
Yeah, we've seen that twice in 1 week.
Yeah,
which was pretty cool. I hit it, and then somebody on Saturday hit it.
I think so. Yeah.
Like Narissa hit it, right? The jackpot charm on the weekend.
It sounds familiar. Like, I think somebody in the game rolled it, but I don't know if it was me.
I think it was Joda.
Joda rolled it on the in this game, but somebody else rolled it on one of the other ones in like the same week.
Oh shit.
Yeah. It won't let me open up the list. I'm pretty sure there's 100. Yeah, it's 1d100, so yeah, that makes sense. It won't let me open up the list though, which is weird, so I'm not gonna fuck with it. Again, it's a pretty short recap. Because we continued with the assault on Flongo. Your alliance and members were edging pretty close to Flongo when we opened things up, taking down most of its air forces and managing to get closer to the planet. However, getting close enough also meant getting closer to Flongo's powerful gravitational pull, dragging the Wild Rose, Squengy's cruiser, and some Federation ships to the ground below. Meanwhile, Wade and MT and the Moldy Crew tried to fly around the back of the planet to see if they could find an external opening. However, it appeared to instead have natural exhaust ports that you were able to discern likely vented a heat that would melt through, like melt your ship. Oka, Chubbs, Chaka, and the rest of the crew on the Anathema headed to the planet's surface with the Manus Champions forces, joined shortly after by the Moldy Crew. Loki right now remains with the Pygmy and was helping with kind of like cleaning up things for the other forces, so that like the Hope of Halberd could get away as the rest of your forces start to disperse now from the planet. And that's pretty much where we pick up, where like right where we left off. We pick up on the ground, where you're starting to get into your mechs or like get into position, getting off the ship. And as you do, the first thing you notice is that the ground, it looks kind of like regular ground, but it feels wrong. Like it doesn't feel solid when you step down. It almost feels like spongy, and you're noticing that once you like getting outside of kind of like the immediate zone of your ship, you're starting to feel a heavy gravity that kind of feels like it's pushing you down. So again, anybody who is not flying is moving as if it were difficult terrain. You're moving at half speed. And that's where we are right now. Everybody's kind of like gotten out of the ship and started to get into formation. Loki, I have you on here twice, and I don't know why. You're not there right now. Oka, I have you off to the side there, but obviously you're in the judgment. We've got 2 Orcus Lancers, 2 Atlas Ronin. You've got the Problem Child and Caliban Lawman. The Atlas Ronins and the Orcus Lancers are going to go on the Problem Child's turn. All of them are in your control, or should be in your control. So on those turns, you guys move them and adjust them where you want to.
Cool.
We've got Wade and MT with the Moldy Crow. Outside of the Moldy Crow right now, kind of taking things in. And then we've got there are 4 ice golems on the outside. You'll notice that on the Manus Champion there are more. So if you want to disperse more supply of ice golems to help out, you can have more exit the ship on their turn, along with Prince Valor, who is in movement with them. They will go on Valor's turn. You're awaiting the arrival of the Pygmy. Like I said, we'll go back at the end of each combat tracker. It has like space scene or ground scene, so we'll go back and forth until all of you are together and you kind of like everything is dispersed and is out of Flongo's influence. We are starting on the Flongo surface map, and that combat begins now, starting with the Problem Child and Caliban Lawman. So that's Han and his forces.
Yep. I still need to be rolled into.
Oh yes.
as well.
I let me add you to the initiative. I only noticed that earlier. I was like, "Where's Oka?"
Gonna sit this one out,
Jesus
guys.
Christ! What a way to start.
Yeah.
Okay, now it's the Problem Child.
Okay. Wow, he's got some good speed. And sweet. I'll make a beam cannon attack.
Yeah, its range is pretty far. What are you making the attack on?
This guy right over here.
That's not right. I thought I fixed all. Hold on a second. You should
Flangonian E.
You should be getting more than that because you should be getting +4 from Han. Hold on, let me fix your stuff real quick. So this should be +2, and the attack should be getting +4. I still don't think it's a hit there. I'll have to check in a second. Same with the shoulder cannon. +2. And +4. There we go. But I think that was a 14. And you were attacking which?
Flongonian spawn E.
Just the little spawn coming in here.
Yep.
Okay. 14 just hits.
Sweet.
These things, like, first of all, you're hearing like screeching and howling from these things, and you see that some of them are spread out separately, and there are others in like big clusters that are like starting to come towards this, like, the area where this noise is sounding from. The Problem Child, Han inside the Problem Child, without missing a step, steps in and fires off a shot from the beam cannon. That's 11 damage.
Yep.
Beautiful.
And this has the recharge property, but it doesn't tell me how many charges it has.
Give me a second here. It should be the same as a regular beam cannon. Hold on. Where's the problem child? It's 30 charges.
Okay.
If you like click on the little edit, it's in the one part of the description. If you wanted to, you could switch the HP to like 30 of 30 and count it that way, because unless somebody is specifically attacking the gun, which I don't think these things are smart enough to do,
right,
that shouldn't be a problem.
Okay, cool.
Your shoulder cannon also has a recharge of 30, so if you want to mark that in the same way, that'd be my guest.
Yes, sir.
Hold on, let me check on the Caliban Lawman as well, because that's going to have the same issue where it needs its stats. It's getting...
No, I put pistol charges on that guy.
I meant for the actual attacks themselves, because you should be getting the pluses from the pilot.
Okay.
So that is +2 to the damage and +4 to the attack on each of those. +5. I already had it in there. No, that's wrong, because now it's a mech pilot instead of you, so it's +4. +2. And +4. There we go, some quick bookkeeping there. It is done on the other mechs, though, already, so you shouldn't need to worry about that. I don't know if it's done on Judgment, but I could swear we did.
Hope so.
What is your combo of Dex and Proficiency? Yeah, Dex and Proficiency.
+3.
+3? What's your... Is it the +2 from your Dex? Or +2 from your Proficiency?
Yeah, Proficiency. My Dex is pretty low.
Dex is pretty low. Is your Intelligence higher?
No.
Okay, so you're getting +1 from your Dex, so that'll be +1 to the damage, and it's +3 to the attack. +3... And once again, I'll add that to the shoulder cannon as well.
Sweet.
+1. +3. There we go. Sorry, you may now proceed. Problem child gets 3 ranged weapon attacks, so you get 2 more attacks there. Pooh.
Miss.
That's a hit.
Crispy
For
15.
another 15, and that's the same guy?
Yeah, same guy.
Perfect. These things
Clear out
don't
the
seem to
front
have
lines.
the same kind of resistance to plasma damage as Flongo does. And you watch as those shots like fire out and just rip into this thing. We'll show you what that guy looks like again.
Pew pew.
That's the problem child. Are you doing anything else?
You said the other 4 mechs go on his turn as well, right?
Right. Yeah. It's the Caliban Lawman, the problem child, and then the 4 mechs are all one group.
All right. Anybody want to help me with mech combat? Take control of a couple mechs.
Are we controlling the ice golems as well?
Yep.
Or... Okay. I don't have control of those ones.
You don't.
Just,
Oh,
like,
sorry.
while we're
Let me.
seeing that.
Yeah, let me see. Because you'll have control of the golems, and I'll have control of the prince.
Okay.
Sorry to interrupt, but I can't get into Foundry. My internet kicked out for a second and booted me out, and now it's not giving me Ellie as an option for logging in.
Yeah, give me a quick second here. Kick player. Give it like 30 seconds and then hit refresh, and your spot should be available again.
Hmm.
Configure ownership. Owner.
Do you guys want to do this stuff and I'll focus on like the ice people and shit?
Yeah, we can do that.
I'll let you
I just
guys
didn't know if
do.
somebody wanted to take some mechs off my hand.
Yeah.
Would I be able to do some of the mechs?
Absolutely, yeah.
Awesome. I'll
Then-
take a couple of them.
Just as a reminder, our little handout earlier today was we don't really see anywhere to stick this bomb, so we should probably saddle the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
Move. So probably trying to get some guys back on the ship so that we can get to a different location.
Whoa. What was that? Thank you for the gift subs. Caliban Lawman, if you want to like just like pass it down. It's still the same turn technically. I'm assuming you're controlling the Lawman as well, Loko?
Yeah, I'll take the lawman.
I don't know if Lawman has the same kind of range on his gun.
It's got 60
60 or 180.
60/180.
Yeah, so up to 60 without disadvantage, and then up to 180 with.
Gotcha.
Which is still not bad. This isn't like, because we were on such a huge map before, it's kind of a weird transition. Like, these maps aren't insanely big.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, that'll be it for him. Can't really do anything. I don't want to waste pistol charges just yet.
That's absolutely fair. So it'll be the Atlas Onis and the Orcus Lancers. You and JC can split them up as you like.
Cool. You want one of each, JC?
Yeah, sure. That
right.
works.
You take the A's, I'll take the B's.
All right. So let's run an A.
These guys are
Speed
built
for-
more for close combat. They do have a hand crossbow, but it only has a max range of 120 feet.
Okay.
But you don't have to worry about charges on those.
Okay. I think because they could only move half speed, right?
They can only move half speed, that's right.
I think that gets me in ranged hit. Oh yeah, I could try to. It's with disadvantage, but I could try to hit that same guy Oko's hitting with crossbow.
Absolutely. So 12 is a miss, but it came pretty close. Like, you see, like, like, rather than it missing by a wild margin, the spawn sees it coming and dodges out of the way, but it was in its, like, pathway.
Okay. That's all. Oh, wait, no, it gets multi-attack.
Its multi-attack
no,
is 2 melee attacks.
Oh, okay. Okay. So that's all I can do with that guy right now.
Yeah, and then you have the Lancer as well, but that doesn't have any ranged, so you'd just be moving for those guys.
Yeah. And that's all I can really do, because I can't. I'll be crushing everybody if I move anywhere else.
I'd say, like, if you wanted to move through those spaces, you'd be fine for it. You just can't, like, end on somebody's space.
Yeah. That's the only spot I can move it right now.
Sure.
Yeah.
Up right there, and might as well make a crossbow attack with disadvantage.
$14 just hits. Go ahead and give me some damage. That is 10. The pilots can see it. Like, you guys can kind of, if you're in a mech, you kind of have a bit of a zoom, so you can see on the HUD that your attacks are ripping through this thing, and as it's like rushing towards you, it's not that it doesn't feel pain. Like, it's clear that it is taking damage and it is feeling it, but it is moving through it. Like, it is still running and rushing through.
I guess that's the max.
Yeah. Flongo, I need to make a roll for... It's only going to be one. Oops. Flongo. Volatile biome. There we go.
Sorry to interrupt. I still can't log back into Foundry.
Even after refreshing?
Refreshed several times.
Okay.
Name is still grayed out.
Try clearing your cache. If it, in Google Chrome, like if you hit the dots on the top right, hold on one second, I gotta be looking at the window. If you hit the dots at the top right, you'll see an option that says delete browsing data. Click on that and just select cached images. Make sure it's selected for like today, or you could do all time, it doesn't really matter. Click delete data, and then close Chrome completely and reopen it, and hopefully that works. It should eventually work. I kicked your profile out. So it should eventually let you back in. You feel a bit of a rumble. And from underneath your position, like just the line of people currently on the ground, acid starts to spray out of cracks that form in the surface under your feet. I need, I'm gonna have to put it into a thing. Give me a hot second here, because it's gonna be a lot of people.
Oh, mate, looks like the planet had some bad hungry jacks.
Huh.
You ever get that result with Swingies?
No, absolutely not.
That is not true at all.
Much finer quality of a product.
It might not be true, but I'm not about to say it in front of a bunch of mascots and brand ambassadors.
That's... You know what?
Fair.
That's absolutely fair. Boop, 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 boop. Hold on one second.
And an
here.
assistant regional manager as well.
Roll. It's gonna be 15. It is a dexterity save. It's gonna be a lot of rolls for you guys here, but we're gonna request that now. Wait, did you get a nat 20? Ooh.
Wow.
As a matter of fact, I did get a nat 20. And it worked. Switching browsers for a second time has worked. Even after switching computers twice, didn't.
Oh, I gotta roll for the prince. And if somebody can roll for Chaka for now.
We don't have the option to.
Oh, fair. Yeah, I will do that then. And Chaka makes it with a 21.
Made it.
The only one that hasn't rolled is the problem child. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not letting me do that one either. Which is weird because I thought the dice was there and I clicked on it, but now it's gone.
It might have just glitched out. If you want to roll like a separate deck save for the problem child, you'll add +4 to the roll.
Okay.
I think if you just click on the thing, right? Oh.
It's not showing up for him. It's not showing up for me either. It just shows as like blank.
Yeah, I meant like through the character sheet, because
Yeah.
it gets like a +3 on it like already.
Yep.
I was like, oh.
And then gets
doesn't have like
a situational.
additional 4 for the pilot.
Yeah, it's because the mechs are count as vehicles. It doesn't let me put a special trait like I can on player characters, so I can't just have it in automatically for those ones. What was it? 2d10. Look again. 2d10. The ships unable to make a dexterity save are going to take this damage. It's going to apply to shields, though, so shields will go down first before actual ship damage does. That is going to be... that is
brutal.
16 acid damage to anyone who failed the save, half to anyone who succeeded, and 0 to wait on that nat 20.
If I was hovering, would that still apply?
Yes.
I think it was described as like a spewing.
Yeah, it's like
acid.
it's like acid geysers that are coming out of the ground and spewing out. But that is all that happens from Flongo this turn. So up next, that is the...
Just to clarify, is that also 16 to the ships?
That is, that is 16 to the ships. They can't make a dex save.
Excellent.
They can't move out of the way. But again, make sure to apply it to shields first.
What are these shields you speak of?
Oh, the Moldy Crow doesn't have shields. Oh no.
Wade, we might want to get that bomb off the crow.
I'll carry it. Why not?
Anathema. So this is anathema. This is the actual like ship's turn. So you can use your guns. I'm pretty sure you should have enough people to shoot everything because you've got Gilbert on there still. Wrench, Lyra Voss should all be able to shoot. Squengy's mascot can shoot. Vera can shoot. Oh wait.
Okay.
Roll a slip and slide roll for Vera.
What was that, a dex save?
It
right?
was a d20, and it's a 1 or a 20,
Oh.
and if she rolls a
Yep.
1 or a 20, she gets a disadvantage on her attack roll.
Okay. Nice.
You've got 3 heavy guns and 2 blast cannons.
We're gonna use them all
Mhm.
on this swarm that's closest to us.
Yep.
And what do we add to this again? Is it just dex or piloting?
On these, it would be the same thing. Obviously, depending on who is firing it, but to make it easy... Hold on 1 second here. Where is Vera? To streamline things, I'm going to base it on the best person out of those, and I'm pretty sure that's Vera with a +5.
Mhm.
So add +5 to the roll, and you'll add +3 to the damage.
Okay. And that one was aimed at the swarm.
At the swarm,
Yep.
still hits.
Sweet. See if it does the damage right. It is. This would be creature atmospheric, right?
That would be creature atmospheric, so it would be 4d12.
Okay.
$20 damage. As this horde rushing towards you, you're able to like blast a one just clear to nothing. And it's strange, like you fire on this thing and you watch as the thing, like the little Flongonian spawn goes down, but instead of leaving a body, it absorbs back into the planet.
So they're part of the planet. Oh, I forgot to add the +5. Oh,
That's a nat 20.
yippee.
So 8d12 damage.
Yep.
Those are some good rolls too. Yeah,
Yeah, holy shit. Wow.
You wipe this thing out.
Nice.
You wipe that first swarm just clean out.
And the range on these is like 3,000 feet, right?
I
think. Yeah, 3,000.
It is, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna aim for swarm A now, the one on the left side.
Or sorry, no, 3,000 feet is wrong. It shouldn't be listed. If you look in the description of the heavy gun, it's 1,500 feet. Doesn't matter here. You can they're ships. You can fire them super far. But they are 15 arc. It's just listed wrong in the actual feet.
Gotcha.
Who is that one on?
The swarm A, I believe the letter is the one all the way to the left.
Sure. Swarm all the way to the left.
Yep.
That was 25.
Yes.
That's good damage.
And then same thing, we'll go for the same swarm with a miss.
Mm-hmm.
And last attack.
That's a hit. You unleash this barrage of fire, taking down one swarm and like taking down at least half of another one. Again, it doesn't seem like these things recognize that they're being destroyed and attacked, and they just keep bounding towards you. But with enough firepower, you might be able to clear things up a little bit here and maybe even explore a little bit. Manus Champion.
Yeah, the Manus Champion is going to make a recall to call the goblin or the golems back to the ship.
Okay.
Whose turn would they go on? Would they be Prince Valor's turn, or?
I would let them go on the.
Or are they gonna go with the?
I'd let them go on the ship turn if you wanted, like if you prefer that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looking at the surroundings and like the continuing thing, they're gonna call back the golems and put them back on the ship.
Okay.
And then we're going to obviously look for a better spot to put this bomb down.
Sure.
Because here doesn't look like there's anywhere to stick it. And then obviously Prince Valor returns on his turn. Then they'll take the shots of the guns that they have. Which is 2 heavy guns and 2 blast cannons.
Yeah, if you wanted, I would also say you could say that one of like the ice golems grabbed Prince Valor and like dragged him in if you want. He won't resist on that.
Yeah, that would be perfect.
Yep.
Yeah.
I also didn't apply his damage. Did he fail or succeed on the acid roll?
I don't think he rolled. Did he?
He did. Yeah, he failed. That was 16 acid damage that he took. That's okay, he's a beefy boy.
And then we'll start firing. I think I can reach nearly everything on this from where I am, just based on the other ship.
Yeah.
What, 200 feet on a 15 arc? Yeah.
Well, the only problem with movement for your ship is that landing and exiting, you would have had to shut the engines off, so you would have to charge, like wait for the charge. The charge is pretty lengthy for the champion.
Yeah. We'll start charging up to like get the ship to take off then.
Okay. It's 10 rounds, so it's 10 rounds. So if you can clear this map, then you'll be able to like it's a minute's time for it to be able to actually fully charge up.
Yeah. Okay. For and that's just for taking off. Like I can still shoot the guns.
You can still shoot the guns, yeah, but for being able to actually like lift off the ground, you have to charge up your engines.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll start taking shots then.
The Crow only doesn't have a 10 charge. The Crow has a 1 charge. If you look on the ship, you can see it'll describe how many rounds the charge is. Smaller ships like fighter ships all have like a 1 charge, 1 turn. They're very quick to start up and go.
Survive another attack. So the choice is: do I rip the bomb out and hope for the best, or do I try and take off and get killed? Like that's kind of what's coming down to.
It will survive
If you want,
based
I
on
can.
based on two things.
If you want, I can lift off with it, park it briefly in the air, and then jump out with the bomb.
You could probably dock it on the anathema.
We just need to get it off the ground because that's where the fissures are happening, right? So we need to get
Well,
it.
I mean,
between
MT's hovering
myself
and he
and
got it
MT.
still.
Yeah.
If
Yeah,
we can
well,
dock
their
it
guys
inside
is right,
another
like, we
ship,
need to
that's
get
the
it up.
move.
Yeah. we just need
Otherwise,
to get
on
it
my
up
turn, I'm
high
going to
enough
rip the
away
bottom
from
of
it.
the ship open and take the bomb out.
Yeah. But we're not anywhere near a hole, right? Like, as we've been made aware, right? So
Right.
there's
Yeah.
nothing to put it in here. So we
Yeah.
need to get the bomb to a different location, or else we're going to be trudging across this entire planet.
I think the better move then is still to leave the crow behind and not risk the bomb getting taken, and I will rip the bottom of the ship open and take it because I know there's an opening right where the bomb is.
Yeah.
Yeah, we also have
So-
two
so-
people that can very quickly repair the ship, right? So you have MT with rapid repair and myself with.
My concern is the crow has no shields and a maximum of 25 HP.
Yeah.
So like it's kind of what are we doing here? We're putting effort into keeping this thing alive when it can still probably get one shot. I think the priority is move the fucking bomb elsewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the reality is Wade is likely going to take a Wade approach to that.
No, and
So,
that's okay
let
as
me
long as
know
we're
what
like
ship
mindful.
I should
of
run. Let me know what ship I should run the bomb to.
the closest one's the anathema, honestly.
Okay.
Unless
Well,
unless Loki gets here with the pygmy in time to just drop in, scoop your ship and dip. But
And if MT acted before Wade, MT would have done the same thing.
yeah, okay. Yeah, just as long as we're like aware that we have to get this shit somewhere else.
we have to head elsewhere.
Yeah.
I think it's more dangerous than worthwhile to take the crow with us. So getting the bomb out is
all right, I'll take my first pop shot at the I'll take the closest guys because I don't want anybody to take any damage. So can I hit this one right here?
Yeah. Yeah. And 15 hits.
Yeah, so that's 15 without any kind of boosters for anybody. But 15 still hits. What is the roll for this? It's 6, right? For one gun at least because of the prince, and then 2 for just whatever else is on board.
Because Valor isn't firing them right now, I would default it to what your ice golems provide, which is +4 to attack and +2 to damage.
Okay. All right. So that's 13 plasma damage on the closest one here, the weak one.
Okay.
You should get 3 more D12s in that roll.
Is that? Oh, I just
Yeah.
Did I just roll that? Oh, I did. Yeah. R 3D12.
It's still a great amount of damage. Yeah, this one up front here with enough like of a barrage on it, it's done.
All right, and then we'll rip through the other ones really quickly. The next one that's farther back. That's a 17 to hit.
17 hits.
30 damage.
30, yeah, rips into this thing. Again, not enough to kill it, but definitely enough to cause it some serious harm.
Okay, and I think all of my guns have a recharge on them, right?
Yeah, so once you fired, like, the anathema's on a recharge next round, and any guns you fire will be on a recharge next round as well.
Okay. I'll alternate guns, so that'll be the 2 attacks that they make.
Smart.
And then I'll hold off on because the cruisers are also here. Do you want them to go on the champion's turn as well?
They would go on
They
the
still have
champions
somebody
as
else.
well, so if you wanted to get those groups up and flying, you could.
Yeah, I'll get them. I'll try and get them in the air. I imagine they'll have like a 1 turn to get up.
Yeah.
So as they are, I think they're fighters considered.
The charge is 3.
3. Okay.
The
Perfect.
charge is 3
Yeah,
on the
so
frost
they'll-
cruisers.
Perfect. Okay, so they'll start firing up their engines to try and get up in the air as well, so that we can do some stuff. I will ready an attack for anything that gets within like this range here, like anything here forward, like the edge of this ridge right here. Anything that crosses like that ridge,
Yeah,
or
hold on.
anything that spawns beyond that ridge, they'll take a shot at.
Let
And
me-
they're kind of turned in the way that they landed, so
Kind of like right there.
yeah.
Okay.
More like a diagonal line across, like
I'm just
think of,
kinda-
like the chasm as the
Okay, yep. Kind of like that.
yeah, like that.
Okay, perfect.
That's perfect.
I could probably make it smaller, but that's fine. Just so we have like kind of like a defining line. Moldy Crow. So the Moldy Crow, MT and Wade are still on the outside. You do have some crew on board still. There is Jerry, Tomas, and one Squangy's mascot.
So could I bang on the hull of the ship and get them to try and lower the bomb out?
Sure,
Or is that not-
absolutely.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Everybody has
Oh.
satcoms as well, so you'll be able to.
Yeah, I still bang on the hull because it makes me feel manly.
Yeah. So you had it ready to deploy. There wasn't any kind of attachment. Basically, the whole turn for the 3 of them inside is like finding like straps and finding a way to strap it so that they can like safely lower it to the ground.
Yeah, because just between everyone, I may have already armed it and set it to go off in just under an hour.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Well, that saves that saves a perception check, I suppose.
Oh my god.
Guys,
What?
I turned it on.
Up on that
Like,
already.
fuck it.
MT
Oh
knew.
my god.
We got an hour,
So how long ago did you arm it? Just
like 3
curious.
turns. So like 18 seconds ago,
Okay.
and it has
Okay.
an hour. So
Do we have the full hour then? Oh, good lord. Oh my
less
god.
like a couple seconds.
He sent me that message privately, and I was like, "You crazy bastard! All right, let's do it."
Hilariously, MT spotted me doing it immediately.
Yeah. MT was like, "All right, cool."
I had a feeling something like that happened. As soon as he was like, I'm gonna private message you, I was like, he's either gonna do 2 things. He's either gonna grab people and throw them out of the ship so that he could slam it into it, or he's already bombed them. Or he's already starting the bomb. And I was like, there's one of 2 things, knowing Wade.
And then everyone was
He's
still
about
on
to
the
just
ship.
pick
You know?
somebody up and just be like, out.
Crazy fucker.
My first instinct with taking the bomb out was to rip the hull of the ship open, so you're not wrong either way.
Crazy bastard.
It's light enough to attain flight. It can't be that strong.
But that was the Moldy Crow's turn. They're like literally your whole crew was on that. So we'll pass that on to the Flongonian spawn. These guys cover a lot of ground, but you are ripping into them pretty well before they can even have a chance to get to you. Still, they're moving fast. They're going to be able to use their action to dash. That's another 40. But one of them, it's this one over here, B, crosses that threshold, Joda.
All right, we'll take our 1 shot at it.
I will say that the letter D is going to do the same, so you'll have the option of either one.
Okay, yeah. I will do them in 2s. So the first one that crosses is gonna have the first 2 on the right here shoot at it, and
Okay.
then the other one will be the left 2.
Beautiful.
Or no, sorry. I'll do 1 and 1.
Sure.
I'll just keep it simple for myself and everybody else.
Yeah.
So the first one's gonna shoot the farthest one. This one at the front. It's a 9 by the looks of it, so it misses.
Okay.
And then the second one will be another shot out there for an 18.
18
Which
hits.
will hit this close one.
Yep.
And that will be our 8d12.
Oh my god,
which
yeah.
is a golem, so +2, that's 68 damage.
Yeah, it's done.
Beautiful.
This cluster of ships, just like as soon as it crosses that line, just like 5 ships just blast down on this thing at once, and like it does not know what hit it. That is the spawn. Next is the swarm. There are 3 left here. Did I increase their movement speed or keep it the same? It's the same pace. So that's going to be, it's 80. That's 80. And that is 80. They're coming in hot, but they haven't reached you yet. You still have a chance to take them out before they even get to you. Wade, the Dark One, your crew on the Moldy Crow has lowered the explosive. You see that it is sitting there just waiting for you.
I'm gonna reach into like the shoulder cuff of my armor, and I'm gonna pull out a little box that says emergency. Slide out, and you can see I've got a couple charms in there and a joint. I'm gonna light the joint, and then I'm gonna pick up that bomb like a fucking football. Tuck it under my arm.
Is the
Protected
joint
my body?
Is the joint Wade sized?
Of course.
He just pulls out this giant box that like he pulls out like a huge ass joint and lights it.
It looks like small for Wade, like he was running out of weed or something, but big for anyone else.
All right.
All right, so football carrying that, and I'm going to run towards the ship, right?
Let me put that on your person. You can see it is active and counting down.
Bob my head with the timer, like I'm dancing.
Yeah. Chaka.
I'm out of the ship now, right?
Yeah, you were all like starting to like file out to start running the planet. I'm assuming you guys have like your click seals on and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You took out that little bit of acid damage from the thing. I don't think we applied it to you, did we?
My character sheet wasn't loaded at the time, but my health is full.
That's right.
Still.
Okay, so you took half. It would have been
rolled a 21.
Yeah, it was 8 acid damage from that like little spurt from the ground.
Now, if I move, is it gonna do more acid damage because I'm moving?
No, it was just kind of like a quick shot from like these cracks that formed in the ground.
All right, and Wade, you said you're carrying the bomb actively right now.
Yeah, it is under my shoulder like a football.
Sick. Okay, you are just within my movement, so I'm gonna run up to you.
It is
Pat you on the.
It is half movement.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, never mind. I can't do what I wanted to do.
You can double move for your full move.
Yeah, but then I wouldn't be able to cast the heroism spell, which would give Wade bravery and some temporary hit points, which is what I have to do. Wade, on your next turn, were you planning on continuing to book it?
Yeah, I'm getting on another ship.
And then on my next, okay.
You have a charm.
We're leaving this area.
Chaka, you have a charm on your character sheet that could help you with that. You have the charm of Far Reach. You activates as a bonus action. You create spectral copies of your arms that last for 1 minute. Your regular arms become paralyzed for the duration. You can control the spectral arms like your own arms, except that you can also move them up to 30 feet per round. You can use them to wield weapons, lift objects, open doors, or anything else you might normally be able to do with your arms.
But it says spells cast by you still originate from you, and it's a touch-based spell. So is that still?
I would allow it. The wording is tricky there. The spells still count as being cast from you, like as if they originated from you.
Okay. I thought, because I had read that earlier, and I thought it negated me being able to use it because of that. But I was like, sweet, it doesn't matter because I can run 30, but I can't. So okay, I will use the Charm of Far Reach. A spectral arm is basically just gonna pat you on the back and be like, "You're doing great, bud." And now you have heroism, which gives you bravery, so you're immune to being frightened, and you gain temporary hit points equal to my spellcasting ability modifier at the start of each of your turns. When the spell ends, you lose any temporary. How long does the spell last again?
Heroism? A minute? Could be wrong.
Yeah, concentration up to 1 minute. Yeah, I see it there. So yeah, now you're super brave and it's my spellcasting ability modifier, and I use my charisma, so it would be the +7. Is that correct? Or no, the +5?
+5. Yep.
Okay, yeah. So you get 5 extra temp hit points at the start of each of your turns too.
Sick.
Which I figured is probably helpful with a big bomb under your arm.
I don't have a.
It's a bit.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
It's a bit helpful. I figured it was just a magic jazz cabbage.
I mean, magic jazz cabbage helps too, but any little boost I can give, I'm happy to.
I don't have a spectral hand token right now, but I do have a Big B's hand one already, which apparently is labeled Healing Spirit.
Close enough.
Yeah.
That counts.
So you can use that to mark where your hands are.
Pat and weed on the back.
I might actually like make the token
Way
a
to
little
throw
smaller.
hands.
That's fine. Okay. Anything else on your turn, Chaka? Returning to the ship, or are you staying in the combat there?
Who has the lowest health around me? Is it me?
You.
I think it's you, yeah.
Fuck. I guess I'll cast Healing Word on myself then.
You used your bonus action to make your spectral arms.
Oh, right. Sorry, never mind. Then yeah, I'm just probably gonna book it back to the ship if everyone's okay with that, because I'm very squishy.
Good plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We gotta get the Moldy Crew onto the anathema as well.
Trying to get into the anathema?
Yeah, because I think the plan is we're all gonna take off and find a different spot. We might also need to help the Wild Rose to get off planet as well, considering we have a 1-hour timer before everything blows up.
Oh, hold on. Is free movement on? Or it's your turn. But free.
Yeah, I had my measurement on by accident.
No
I kept
worries.
trying to move and I was just measuring. Okay. I've moved to the ship.
You run back on the ship. You you run in. So the ship's shield is still up. So you basically like run through this barrier. So now if there is any additional damage that comes out, the ship takes it. You don't have to worry about making those rolls.
That'll be good. Oh, for the Healing Word. Wait, no, that was a bonus action. We said I couldn't do that.
Right.
I just had it open and had a brain fart moment. Don't worry. Don't mind me.
No worries.
Okay.
Go ahead and pass the turn when you're done. That is General Vec.
Vec's just gonna hop in the ship.
Run back to the ship as well. Yeah. I'll keep Chaka as an individual turn, but I'll remove Vec. And Vec can like operate guns and stuff like that on the Anathema's turn. MT, before we start your turn, being our fun mechanical being here, I need you to make a perception check for me. And because of the nature of you, give me advantage.
Okay, just a second.
$16's still pretty good. You are, as like you're getting ready to move, you pick up a ping from the northeast of you from what appears to be like you can just make it out up on the ridge. Looks like like an escape pod, like a large escape capsule.
Okay. With my comms, I say, "Hey, spotted this up here. I'm also planning on. I'd also want to use my sonar to scan the area. So I can scan out to 100 feet.
Yeah. Is there a role involved in that, or is it just happen?
It is a tool proficiency.
Oh yeah,
and I have the tool.
Give me the tool roll.
So that is. Do not know which ability score that would be under.
I'd probably say intelligence.
Okay. I'm just going to run it as a saving throw because I have the proficiency in that, and I don't know how to click on it to get it. So there we go.
That's really good. 24.
It's still rolling on my end.
So it creates. It's still rolling on your end?
Yeah, everything is massively sluggish on my end. After my turn, I'm doing a full system restart.
That's fair. Okay. So you put out a sonar scan, and it's just basically mapping objects that are visible, right?
It maps out as well as penetrates up to 10 feet. So if there's a thin layer of something, I can penetrate that and get what's behind it as well.
Ooh, kinky. You so you see for sure, because 100 feet, there's a lot that you're covering in 100 feet. The first thing I'll give you is that the fissures that opened up in the ground already appear to be sealing again.
Okay.
So, especially with your intelligence, you don't think that acid spray is going to be able to happen constantly. It's likely that Flongo will have to kind of like push energy into it to be able to do it again.
Okay. I relay that that doesn't appear to be a constant effect.
Below the surface of the ground with the sonar, you are getting that instead of it being one solid thing, it appears to almost be like platelets. And again, it doesn't seem like it's hard ground. It almost seems similar to like flesh.
Okay. So we might be able to make our own entrance into Flongo if we wish to.
Doing anything else?
I am going to get close enough to the Athema to grab hold of the exterior, so that if it decides to take off, I am present on it.
Can you make it?
I don't know, because everything is so sluggish on my end. It's not.
That's fair. With the decreased movement speed, you'd be able to get behind the atlases. With the scan, that would have been your action. So you wouldn't be able to dash this turn.
Is he impaired? Because he's hovering, isn't he?
Or is it, my hover speed is 20. Okay. My walk speed is 40. 40's halved. My hover is not.
Yeah.
Got it.
Either way, I'm 20.
Yeah.
Sick.
But because your computer's having trouble, I'll move you behind the Atlas Onis here.
Okay. And then
And-
I'm gonna do a restart.
Yep.
In a sec.
That is Chubbs next.
Is there anything that I can currently help with right now? I don't think there is. Yeah, I'm gonna get on the ship. I'm gonna use my action to get on the ship, and then going to top myself off my HP, and then seeing that Vec was hurt as well. I'm like, hey buddy, come here. And
Oh,
like
yeah.
as he's walking to me. Sorry, go ahead.
He's just responding. He's like, oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I'll be like, hey, come here for a second. And like as he's walking to me, I'm gonna make sure there's nobody near him, and I'm gonna try and help him and heal him. I'm gonna throw my ice knife at him.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Yeah. I'm like, hey, that catch.
He's like, and it like explodes in his hand.
Explodes in his hand.
But for him, it doesn't hurt him. It like kind of like it bursts into like this like these shards, and he like breathes it in like as it's like kind of like sprinkling in the air, and he's like, oh yeah, that's the good stuff.
And then
go ahead and roll.
Ignore the piercing damage that rolls with this.
Yeah, it would just be the
but
cold.
He rolled 11 cold.
That brings him back up to full.
So, beautiful.
That was a quick restart.
Envying me boot times.
Mm-hmm. Oka. In
Okay.
the Squingy's judgment mech.
I'm gonna tell the crew that's left on the Moldy Crew to evacuate and get onto the anathema. First of all.
Mm-hmm.
Pull yourselves up or leave, I don't care which.
That's not what I say.
Wade is currently singing Aerosmith to the bomber, he would say it.
Now, bear in mind that they will suffer the same movement issue.
Does the crow have an escape pod that could just launch across the like across the field?
No, you guys did not buy or install an escape pod, unfortunately.
Yeah, I didn't think so. That seems like exactly the thing Wade would cheap out on.
That is a thing, though. Like, you guys, like, for your ships, you can
Excellent.
invest in escape pods and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure for the size of the anathema, it comes with 8. I could be wrong on that, but, like, depending on the size for the escape pods, they have, like, more. Like, it's not just you buy an escape pod and it's only a single one.
Sick.
I think I'm just gonna move, and I will ready a shoulder cannon attack if anything comes within range.
Okay.
And then, would I be able to get in contact with the Wild Rose? Or would I have to, like, be on the ship for that?
You're all kind of connected with your comms. I think you're close enough to the ship that you could try.
Okay.
You go to open a comm, and it seems like a comm opens up, but it seems like there's kind of like a wavering. Their comms might be a little bit damaged, but you do hear and see Keen. She says, we're okay. There's big. It's garbled what she is saying. However, you kind of see that there is like an expression of fear on her face, and she transmits a picture of something that can be seen in the distance. Give me a second here. Flongo.
Oh.
this thing, in comparison to the like humanoid-sized spawns, is gargantuan, like Titan-like. It looks like almost as if, like, you can see that as one of the fighter ships goes to like swoop in to try and fire some shots at it, it almost like lets out an electrical burst, and the ship kind of like stops, doesn't look like it has control, and lands and like crash lands.
Okay. Can I send like a text message through the chat line, or does it have to be audio?
Sure, I don't see why not. That's simple.
Okay, I'll just send something like, we're on our way. We need to leave planet side within an hour.
Sorry, who is it that was transmitting that?
Princess Keen.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Thank you.
And then I'll send another text, just be there shortly when we can.
You get a text back that just says hurry.
On it. And that'll pretty much be it from me, I think.
Okay. That brings us back to the space scene. Boop, 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 boop. We are, because it's basically everyone and then Flongo. Flongo's going to, throughout those turns, move 6. So I'm gonna let you go first. I'm gonna move his 6 arc, and then like whatever his regular movement would be, and do his attacks. Starting with the Hope of Halberd. At this point, I'll say that Benny comes through and he's like, you guys are on the planet. Do you need us to stick around, or should we make a retreat?
I believe the Halberd was planning on leaving, and I was in control of it.
Okay, yeah, then take control of it and go ahead and do your thing.
If Wade can interject on anyone, he'd just vaguely be shouting, "Look for the hole! Find us a hole!"
What about Flongo's big ol' eyes?
Look for the Cloaca.
Let's.
Wade's too busy still singing 60 BPM songs to say Cloaca. He's moved on to AWOL Nation's Sail. I have a list of 60 BPM songs now.
That's wild.
I will say, so right now, like, the Hope of Halberd should be able to move, and you can, like, roll for the extra movement if you're just trying to dip out of there. There is no threats for you right now. Everything is on that other side of the planet, like where the Federation ship and the rabble-rouser are.
I'm not seeing the shortcut to switch to space. Just tell me what I need to roll.
At the top, like, you should see that there's a tab that says Flongo Surface and one that says Space 2.
I don't see that.
It might be minimized. There's a down caret in a box.
Oh, there it is.
On the top left.
Space 2. Okay. So. Okay. And...
Oh, thanks for another gift sub. Coin Op Tabletop says, find the Cloaca. That's Flash. Someone said Cloaca.
Thank you for your support. We're going to find that Cloaca. We're going to stick right up the top.
+5.
It is so weird that Cloaca is a theme with you guys. With like.
It fit with the crocodile hunter reference I want to make. So.
Just comes up like up. I knew what a cloaca was, but it's not a word you hear often. I hear cloaca a lot. It's becoming a running theme across the board.
Glad to help.
I don't know why it said racer form, but it was. I rolled a 15, so I do get the extra half movement.
Yep. I don't know why, but
I believe it gives it a movement of 12 arc instead of 8 arc.
For the Hope of Halberd?
Yeah.
Its normal arc is 6, so 600 feet.
Okay, so 9 instead of
9 instead of
6.
exactly.
And the still acting sluggish. It's probably all the tokens.
It could be. I'm gonna turn this like this bigger space off now, or not bigger space, but bigger like thing that's emanating from Flongo.
Visual effect.
It's
Yeah.
still
Yeah.
part of his. Yeah, I was gonna say it's still part of his draw range, though, right? So if he does get that draw pull, that's how you know who's inside of it.
I know pretty well where that range is, though.
No.
Just so we can take some of the visual load off of
bloat,
of
yeah.
some people.
A couple racer swarms got moved with the big ship too.
Oh, you might have accidentally had them selected with it. Oh
I
my
will
god!
undo.
Oh wow.
Yeah, see if you click drag off off.
Yeah,
It should
I
work.
didn't
Hopefully.
realize I was clicked on everything.
That's okay.
Leave my racers alone.
Okay, let me move it.
I don't know what happened with it, but Chromium and Foundry are not working together as well as they used to.
Weirdly enough, I'm currently playing on Opera, and I have not had a single issue.
Really?
Firefox like kept breaking for me, so I was like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna use another browser." Not an issue since I switched, and that was like 2 months ago.
Interesting.
I think we had a
Browser I
player in
picked
Saturday
last
game
week and
recommending
hasn't broken
Opera as
yet
well.
is Safari. Apparently Safari's okay with it.
Can you move that for me? It's having troubles. I'm gonna try and get another browser installed.
I absolutely can. Yeah, I'd say Opera GX is probably going to be your best bet. You'll be able to like transfer tabs and everything easy enough too.
Might I recommend Microsoft Edge?
No.
No.
It's still Chromium. I want a non-Chromium based. I'm gonna go with Firefox first, and if that doesn't work, I'll go with Opera.
Does WebKit count?
We're also mean about Microsoft Edge.
I don't know why I
Nobody
continue
likes
to use it.
edging?
No.
Here's the thing with
Nobody likes Microsoft Edge.
It's called
My
Microsoft
turn
Edge.
doesn't-
It's literally
it's-
edging whenever we shit talk it. We're just
Listen,
giving what it wants.
That you can paint a turd gold, but it's still a turd, and you can call it Microsoft Edge, but I will always know it as Internet Explorer.
I like the subtle implication that Chromium is also a turd. On board for that.
Yeah. Oh, thank you for the 580 biddies.
I personally love Microsoft Edge. I've had no issues with it.
It's just Chromium. Like Chromium is Chromium is Chromium.
Yeah.
Except WebKit, which is Diet Chromium.
I think it's just hype train. Yeah, it's just the way that it's implemented, I think. Because like Chrome has a lot of extra background stuff on top of Chromium, right?
Not all of it good.
Not all of it good. That's true. Red 1. That was you, Ellie. I think Red 1 and the racers.
One again. I can never find him. He's so tiny. There he is. No, that's not him. That's the zealot.
There
Where is
he
Red
is.
One?
Yeah, it's right here.
Oh, there he is.
You just gotta look for the little blue circle.
Little bitty guy. Okay.
Oh, thank you for the 69. Nice. Thank you for the 69 biddies.
Okay. Go 14 arc. I think he's gonna come up with his buddies and try to distract this skimmer swarm up there if you can. Distract away from the rouser.
Yeah.
Probably won't work because he's so tiny, but maybe. Oh, you can only go to there.
Oh God!
What did I just do?
Hit
I only clicked on one of them.
hit Control Z.
Why did that happen?
Okay, that should bring everyone back, and then
How? What? How did it move so
Okay.
many?
So with your mouse on the map, like off, like away from any characters, click and drag, and that should deselect everything. And then like you should just be able to select the red one. I don't know. It might be a glitch thing where it is just like automatically selecting everything for you guys on this map, because that happened to Gary too, and he only picked one thing. So it might be a it might be a bug.
That I had to roll for dashing.
Yeah, if you want to dash with the ship and go half of its movement, you need to roll a piloting check. The DC is 15, and on the red one, hold on.
I think it was a D20 plus 5, and then on the other ones, I think it was a plus 4.
+5 sounds right.
If I'm remembering.
I have the NPCs in front of me here. I'm just trying to find the Red Rocket Racing Fleet. It's Commander Lee. It's a +5 from Commander Lee, and then yeah, that would be a +4 from the other racers.
He does not get to dash.
He does not get to dash.
Let's move Swarm. They can move 12, I think, if I'm remembering correctly.
I will say Red One is also the only ship of those ships that has a weapon on board. So if you wanted to fire at one of the skimmers, you could do that as well.
I do want to do that. Have these guys come up here and distract the skimmer swarm so that they're looking over here, and while they're looking over there, he's gonna go pew pew. I'm very good at the technical language.
Yep. You go ahead and pew pew with the heavy gun, and because you're distracting, and even the rabble rouser is distracting, go ahead and roll advantage on that attack.
Hell yeah. I didn't even have to ask for advantage this time. That was so nice. Thank you.
That's going to be 24, and you're welcome. It's going to be 24, which hits. You're going to be rolling the 4d12 for the damage. And that is 4d12, I think, +3?
Do you want me to click damage, or because when I click damage, it just
It's
says
only
1d12.
Which is still wrong. It should be 2d12. Just roll it separately. You could just roll 4d12 +3.
Blam.
That's a big whopping 34 damage right there.
Pew 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 pew.
And
There we go.
that little pew pew doesn't seem like much, but this fleet wasn't much of a fleet left over for these skimmers, and you managed to polish off the last of them.
Guy all by himself?
Mm-hmm.
Polished off the whole crew? Cool.
Little guy with a
Cool.
big impact.
Yeah.
And
Just goes to show it's not the size that matters.
that means I can remove Skimmer Swarm off the board for now.
Sweet. Okay. And then the other guys down here. Are there more baddies over here? I keep having to like zoom out and zoom in and not seeing what I'm seeing. Okay.
Yeah, there's just three little guys closest to Flongo.
Alright, so the other guys are just gonna zoom up to be closer to their friends. It's not telling me. These guys are gonna move. Self arc. And then last time you only made me do one roll for all of the swarms. Do you want me to roll?
Just one roll.
For
It's
this-
at this point, it's kind of like taking out these last forces and then like making a retreat. So we'll keep it streamlined and simple.
They don't make it anyways. It's fine. Okay, that is Red One's turn.
Perfect. Go ahead and pass the turn when you're done, and that is the Zealot.
Did it.
All right. Zealot and Aegis, both of their shields are depleted, so I think their move is to just retreat at this point.
Okay.
Oh. There we go.
I would say at this point you don't even have to turn around, just like keep going straight and like getting the fuck out of dodge. At least that's what I would do. I wouldn't take the extra time to turn.
Okay. 12, and then who's the pilot? We got Emiko.
Which I still think it's funny. It might be one of she's skilled, but not one of your best pilots. So it's interesting to see her piloting here.
This is her time to shine.
It is her time to shine, absolutely. And she fucking
dash,
whiffed.
No dash. It's okay.
It
We didn't
wasn't that
expect
one.
much.
It could rerolled.
Let's see. Oh, Aegis is a separate turn. All right, that'll be it for the Zealot then.
I would give you here that you have 4 people aboard, including the Squangy's mascot. You could, I'd let you roll that again, like as if you were rolling it with advantage, because at least one of them, like especially Swizz, could give the help action.
Okay, cool. There it is.
That's much better. Emiko Daphne Adelaide McGuffin.
She did it. She pulled it off, guys. Crew member since day one.
Yep. Rabble Rouser. That's gonna be Breck Maroney. Who was controlling the Rabble Rouser?
I was.
Perfect.
I
was gonna say, even though you don't, the red one's kind of a speck flying through space, but you do see its blaster shoot these last skimmers in front of your face from that cluster, and now there's not anything like directly in your cheese, thankfully.
Awesome. I go over the comms to tell him thank you for covering my ass.
You gotta say it in Breck Maroney's voice, though. You gotta say it like a mobster.
I don't think I could do that.
That's
What was the line? What was the line? I can mobster for you.
It's thanks for saving my ass.
Yeah, thanks for saving my ass.
That's good. That's good. I like that.
No problem, Chief.
We're gonna call that good teamwork there. Ray and JC, add 5 points to your points card.
Awesome.
Hey, I'm walking here. If you're from New York, I'm so sorry.
Don't be.
You never know what borough my accent's from.
Forget about it. Yeah, Rabble Rouser, is he moving? Schmoving?
Gonna move just a little bit forward.
Oh, thank you for the 5 biddies.
He's gonna blast the one just outside of the shield, just outside of Flongo's atmosphere.
Very smart.
I'm gonna use my heavy gun.
It is Breck Maroney flying, I believe, but he's not a great pilot. Hold on 1 second here. Maroney, Breck Maroney. He is adding. Oh, he's decent. He's adding +7 to the roll.
Okay.
That is definitely a hit, and it'll be +4 to the damage.
+4 the damage, so
Yep.
that's hold on. 20 D12 +4.
It is 20. That's 20 d12 plus 4. I thought he's out. I forgot that he's outside of the atmosphere. There, he's in the vacuum.
Yeah.
Mother of God. Yeah. You just blasting out with this heavy gun, just blah 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 blah. And just rip right through this skimmer. Just it's done. It never stood a chance.
All right. I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to go forward and turn. If it's 5 arc I need, or 6 arc I need to move to turn.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm gonna turn him this way so we can start blasting at the other Flongo skimmer.
Okay.
He's gonna use one of his blast cannons.
Uh, 22's definitely hit.
Awesome. So that's
6d12. And we'll just call it,
6d12.
yeah, we'll call it +4 again. We'll just keep it as whatever the highest on the ship is.
Yep.
Though the attack is from the AI Pink Whitney, where you hear over the comms going, "Oh my god, this is so much fun!"
You know what? I'm just gonna fire off the 2. I'm gonna save my other 2 so that I could each round I could fire off at least 2 guns.
Very smart. Flongonian skimmers. Well, there are a couple close options here. These guys don't move very fast, though, if I recall correctly. So they are gonna go for their easy targets here. This one's gonna attack the Federation ship. And hit. Dealing 19 damage to their shields. It gets 2 of those. All right, easy enough. Federation still got shields, but they're visibly dim just from that one attack from these skimmers here. These ones are gonna double move, trying to chase after these ships here. And the other one was wiped off the map there. There's only the 2. Perfect. So up next is the Aegis.
Aegis is gonna follow suit with the Zealot and
dip.
leave.
Yep. It's Star Fox
And-
piloting the Aegis.
Yep, get a dash action, hopefully.
Yeah.
Uh,
+4 to the roll.
Yep. Nice. Extra 4, and that will be it for them.
Federation battleship. Federation battleship puts out a single message over the comms that says, "All Federation ships retreat, retreat." And it is gonna do just that. Moves 10. We're going to try for a roll in a second, but it's getting an attack of opportunity by the Flongonian skimmer. Which hits. For 17 on their shields. And we're going to roll... who's the pilot here? Federation. Commander Wolf. has a +13 to piloting. Yeah, he is a ship dude. There's no way he's going to be able to fail that. Gets another 5 feet away. The pygmy.
All right, the pygmy is going to land.
It's just going to try to use as much movement as possible to land the ship. Is it going to land, or is it just going to get down towards the ground? Because these guys are already getting back on ships. And if you don't land, then you won't have to worry about the charge to fly through. You just might have to do flybys.
Okay, I might just get close enough and not actually land, and I might just use my guns to fire on the creatures that are on the ground.
Yep. Let me, because I do have the ship on the map. The mech, the champion mech fighter, like pilots, are at the ready. So on the ship, you can deploy them at any time, drop them in somewhere, and they'll be good to go. I'll make this visible on this map. We're gonna add it to the initiative over here. And I'm gonna put you up, we'll call it 100 feet above everybody else here.
Yep.
So you've got some wiggle room to move around with. Now I can put Loki on the map just on the side here. Make you visible. And we'll have to roll Loki in as well for his own action. So Loki, you can do that in a moment. Or do it now, that works too.
Alright. I just saw it pop up and got excited.
Hey, if it popped up, that works for me too. I just didn't know if I had to move you to the scene first. I'm gonna remove the mech tokens for now because they're not going to be out right away like we thought we would. Last thing in the space setting here before we move is it is Flongo's turn. He recharges on the spawn skimmers, so that's what he's going to do. He rolls 2 more skimmers in. And he can spawn these out pretty far. I think he's going to try and trap some of these things here. So he's going to spawn one right in the middle of this cluster of fighter ships here. Also, I didn't move the actual fighter swarms. Let me do that as well. 1200, I'm just going to roll 1 roll for their speed check, which they all pass, so they're going to be able to go 1800. This Federation ship here, it's going to go the 18, but it's going to turn with the Zealot and the Aegis, so it looks like it's going to kind of like give you a like an escort.
Sweet.
On that side, these 2 guys can just go straight down. Trusting that the racers can follow close enough behind. Oh. Thank you for marking that for me. I think the other one's crashed down on the planet there. That was 1 skimmer. He rolled 2. The other one, he's going to get right behind the rabble rouser there. But they can't do anything. They just spawn in. That is Flongo's turn, because that's an action. I also didn't roll for its beam. I'm just going to re-roll to see if it gets it there. Does not recharge its beam. And it gets to move. It got to move 6 and then another 6.
Oh.
I need to move this thing behind it. There we go. And with that, that brings us back to the ground scene. We're at the top of the order once again. Loki's rolled in, and Loki is actually at the top of the order. Loki, we have you off to the side, but right now you are still inside the Pygmy with the Pygmy crew. You're coming in. You can see the ships below. Like you heard over the comms, they're getting back into the ships and getting ready to take off again. You've got plenty of stuff that looks like they are starting to come in. You've got like these clusters of these spawns here that are trying to make their way to these ships. I'm going to make things easier, because you're still on the ship, I'm going to move the Pygmy behind you for the initiative.
Okay.
So the Pygmy is going to go on your turn.
Okay. I think Loki is gonna get into the one mech, the Wormwind Elitherion.
It won't fit. You won't be able to deploy it inside the ship, but because it flies, you could leap out the back and summon it in.
Yeah,
That is cool. Boop, 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 boop. Hold on, let's drag that out then. Definitely a handy mech to have here, being able to start out in the air there with them. We'll put you right beside the ship here. There we go. And we'll put you also at 100 feet. I will say, getting into the mech and like leaping off, I'm not going to make that your whole action or your whole movement. Down is free, so you would like spawn out the mech, have it like just like ready out the back, hop in, and I'll still give you your movement on the Elitherion if you wanted to move it.
I want to move it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you still, of course, have your action and everything like that, though I don't think there's anything within range for you to be able to hit.
If I drop, I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna go that far forward, but I'm gonna go that. I think my Tempest repeater. I think I could hit some things with it. But I'm just gonna. I'm gonna drop about. I'm gonna drop 50 feet.
Okay. You guys watch as the Pygmy, you hear the sound of the Pygmy like coming in fast, and as it does, the Elitherion just gracefully like kind of like swan dives out the back and spreads its wings and starts to fly forward, cannon in hands. That's gonna be a hit. You can hit, I'm pretty sure, anything. Your range is like 250 feet, like just normal.
Yeah.
And then anything past that is disadvantage. I don't think there is anything outside of the range of 250 feet at this point. So the world's your oyster here.
I'm gonna aim for the Swarm A.
Yep. .24 damage. That's some good damage.
I get to use my multi-attack for that, or
yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's the advantage of mechs. Like, you guys might not have multi-attack, but most of your mechs do, if not all of them.
Yeah.
Uh, 18 is also a hit. I don't. I think your mech is an exception because it's part of your character. Oh wait, no,
Right.
I'm lying because we based it off of
You
the steel
gave it multi-attack,
boxer.
but I don't think it's supposed to have it.
No. If it's there, I intended it. I just didn't rename it. So yeah, you get 3 melee attacks as your multi-attack.
Okay.
You can get up and like do 3 arm blade stabs. That's another 25 damage. That takes down that swarm.
Awesome. So I'm gonna end my turn, and then the pygmy is gonna start firing on some things too.
You're already in the air as well. You can basically, so you can't stay stationary. The ship has to be moving, but your turn's only 4. So you could be doing like loop-de-loops around here if you wanted, offer air support.
Okay. So I have to move. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. I could just go forward and then just make like a right-hand turn and go around. And...
Exactly.
Okay. And it's gonna fire on Swarm C in front of it.
Let me. Hopefully, it's baked into the attack for the attack roll, but if not, I think it's a +4.
+4?
It says +6, so it might be the +6 that's there.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, +6 is what I have written down.
21 is definitely a hit.
Alright. Oh, wait.
Oof.
No, I didn't roll the right thing. It was supposed to be 4d12.
Oh.
I rolled just 1.
True. Yeah, go ahead and roll 4d12. And with Nier, is that the +4 on the damage then?
I think so.
It's +3 on the damage. He's got +3. Dex is +3, and then proficiency is +3.
Okay, so that'd be 26 then.
26 damage. It chunks into this thing. The swarms together clustered are a little stronger, but not by much.
And then it gets 1 more.
Second attack's a miss.
Okay. And so now I gotta start turning and...
Only if you want to. I mean, you could technically keep going straight. At some point you would have to turn, but you've got a lot of map to be able to work with.
Okay. Yeah.
And then it'll like do the loop turnaround.
Yeah.
Flying up above there, even though it's like the pygmy crew, they can still communicate. And you can more clearly see this escape pod now, and you can see that even though it's a like with the ship, you can kind of like zoom in a little bit. It appears that there's almost like a red light coming from inside that is blinking. Problem child. Oh.
I'll radio that down to the rest of the guys that there's a blinking light in the pod.
Problem Child.
All right.
This mech is so cool.
I love the look of this one. It makes me want to play like a ranger character who's a mech pilot.
Yep.
All right, Problem Child. Let's see. We got a good old 150 range on this bad boy. Gonna take some shots at the one that's across the line. I think it's B.
The one that, like this one over here?
This one.
This one over
right
here.
here.
Yep.
Yep.
Perfect.
Yep.
That's
13 on the first shot.
13 damage on the first attack.
Oof. 13 doesn't hit, right?
13 does not hit.
Okay. Take one more shot at it.
24 does, though.
Oh my god. Abysmal damage rolls. And that will be it for the Problem Child. Bring the Lawman into action.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll take a pistol shot with disadvantage, and I can do 2 of those at the same one. Hey,
That's a hit.
another 11 on that. Nope. And that'll be it for the Lawman.
Yeah, so then it's the 2 Lancers and the 2 Ronins.
Yep. We'll take. Oh. Let's see. I'll take the Ronin B and get over to the Moldy Crow to kind of like help the crew evacuate.
Yep.
And Lancer B stay by the old judgment until we're ready to back out. Actually, he might dash. Bring him up a little further just in case. And then Loki, you had X, right?
Yeah, I had the Lancer A and the Atlas A and the Orcus A.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna just move. And move it up to here. Orcus A. Sorry, the Atlas A. I don't know if that gets me in range to be able to shoot and to hit anything.
Disadvantage at 120 feet.
No, I can't hit anything. So I'm gonna prepare my crossbow in case anything comes into range.
Perfect.
And that's all I'm gonna do.
Okay, Flongo. Flongo is going to poop out 1 spawn. And he can poop it out anywhere on the planet. He's gonna poop it out right here.
Great.
as the ground opens up in that section, and you watch it, it's not so much that the ground opens up, but it's almost like it flows into the shape of this thing before its feet just like step off of the ground, and it screeches behind you. Anathema.
Anathema is reloading its guns.
Oh, it shot all of them last turn.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I go big. I go big.
Manus Champion.
Manus Champion does have some guns to shoot. Am I locked into directional fire with the guns that I have?
Yes.
Like I just have to shoot in like a cone in front of me. Kind
Right.
of thing,
Right. I will say for the future, that is something that you can pay to have upgraded, so that you can get like a swivel hinge, so that you can increase the range of movement. But by default, they are straightforward shooting guns.
Okay, yeah, no, that's fair. I just figured like it might be like some of the guns are like on the back end kind of thing, not having all the guns in one place kind of idea.
Just like you'd have like cannons on a ship.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll say that he can't hit anything back there, but I imagine that like if we were to make like a cone or something like that, he could probably swing it like 90 degrees in front of him, or like maybe 180 in front.
What I would say is if you wanted it that way, and it's like, maybe 2 on the front, 2 on the sides kind of thing, one of those guns is pointed at that thing that just spawned.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna use the probably the swarms on the backside to like take care of that, but
Sure.
also like we have like 17 fucking people around it, so all of these Ronins and the fucking Lancers are all literally there. Like this thing is in the worst position it could possibly be in. Yeah, like Oka literally has the Judgment fucking standing right beside the ship, so I'll keep it like coned forward. I'll think like this thing is kind of like I don't know, like a 90-degree cone forward.
Sure.
So I'll just take blast at the bigger things because why not? So I used the heavy guns last turn, so we'll use the blast cannons this turn. I will take fire at the larger, this one here, the swarm that's kind of half damage. And
it's a hit.
21 to hit.
Yep.
And then, so this one will also be creature atmosphere, so our 60, 12 plus. And we decided golems for this one, so +2. Yeah, 33 damage.
That's some good damage, yeah.
As our. Alright. And then I'll just take the second cannon on it. And I want to be a mess. Right. The remaining cruisers will also take their shot, like hold their shots for anything that enters the chasm.
Yeah.
Again, like holding that same line. We're just gonna alternate back and forth each turn, 2 and 2.
Yep. Their engines are charged, so if you wanted to take off with any of them, you could.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
yes.
wait. No, these ones were 3. Sorry, I apologize. I was thinking of fighters.
Okay, yeah.
They'll be fully charged up at like round 4. Round 4.
Yeah. Whatever it is. So this is round 2. We started the engines to start picking up.
Yeah. So
will they be fully charged on 3, or does it take 3 rounds to charge?
Takes 3 rounds to charge, so it'll be round 4.
Okay. Round 4 is beginning. Okay, perfect. I'll try and keep that in mind. Yeah. So they'll just maintain that line. Anything that crosses it from here forward. This guy's almost dead, so like I'll let the people on the right take care of it. But anything else that crosses that line,
sure.
Going forward, they'll take a shot at.
You got it. Moldy Crow.
All right, full evacuation going on.
Everybody's just abandoning ship here.
I got the Ronin outside, Wade. if you wanted to use that, I use his action to like help with the evacuation.
Yep.
I guess the question is, could I use that to have one last person while they're leaving kick the autopilot to just have the Moldy Crow just take off and fly away?
Sure.
Deal with it later.
Yeah.
That's the game plan from the Crow then. Everyone evacuates. We program in a just get the fuck out code, and we can try and recover it later.
Crow's
It's
got
not going to survive if we leave it.
Yeah, Crow's got a 1-turn charge, so it'll be able to take off next turn. But yeah, the autopilot can kick in, and it'll go wherever you want it to go.
Perfect. Yeah, if it dies, it dies. But we'll give it a chance to get the fuck out of here.
100%.
Everyone else evacuates, books it the fuck out, gets helped with the Ronin, and presumably the Ronin will help carry them to safety.
What do we?
That's what I was hoping for. Like, picks him up, kind of holds him.
We're gonna have to
He's carrying his bomb like a fucking football. The Ronin are carrying people the same way, heading in the same direction.
3 dudes under his arm.
There's Jeremy Finch or Jerry Finch. I don't know why I still have him as Jeremy. Jeremy. And then it was, I'm pretty sure it was
He's
Tomas.
and Thomas.
Yeah, Thomas and the mascot.
Oh, I accidentally dragged out Lyra. Or I just forgot to name it. Yeah. Not on the ball with those followers. Oopsie. Tomas.
Okay, I only had them with me as a tax write-off.
Yep. Tomas, and then one Squangy's mascot. Let me grab that too, because he's got guns. They can do things. There we go. It's just so beautiful. They get off the ship, and I'd say if you like, they'll have a regular movement. You could have them like try and like climb up onto the Atlas. It's got enough space that it could hold them in hands and put one on a shoulder.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Do I need to make a roll for that?
No.
All right.
Give it to you for free. You're trying to save some NPCs. It's fine.
NPCs, BHG. That's my valued crew members.
That's right. That's right.
Mascot.
Followers of Oka and a coworker. Okay. The next turn it is the Flongonian spawn. Once again, they're not close enough to do anything. They are designed to be close up. So that's gonna be 80. 80. Joda, I know you have attacks. Give me just a minute to move everybody else, and then we'll resolve that.
I am assuming that they are not impeded by the ground like we are.
They are not. I'm just gonna move everything because those things come right after anyway. I think that is it. And there's one little guy. So I'll let you resolve your stuff first, Joda, and then I'll attack with this one little guy who was spawned behind there.
Okay. So take 2 heavy gunshot. This and a 21 to hit on the first one. 12.
Woo.
53 damage on the close one.
Wipes that one right out.
Because he crossed first.
Yep.
And then the second one will take the shot at the further one that also crossed.
Yep.
And that will be attack roll of a 9.
That's a miss.
No bueno.
Okay, this one up behind here is going to... Got so many choices here. It's going to be one of these two. That's going to be the Orcus Lancer. So it's going to rush the Orcus Lancer here and just going to start ripping into it with claws. And it gets 2 of those. First attack hits with a 21 for 18 damage on the first attack on Orcus Lancer A. And that's a critical fail on the second attack.
Awesome.
That's the oh yeah,
because they moved. I had an attack waiting with the
yeah, go for it.
with the Atlas, I think it was. Yeah, the Atlas Ronin. It'll be at disadvantage, but I still want to take a shot at that little guy. Since he
Absolutely.
came into my range.
Yeah. Oh, that second one was a nat 20.
Yeah. 16 hit.
16 definitely hits.
Awesome.
That's for 11 damage. It is not dead, but it is looking very close.
Oh, so close.
Close
And
enough for a shoulder cannon.
Wade the Dark One, that is you next. There's some spectral hands that are just kind of floating there that just touched you. But you feel pretty good about it.
Oh, it's nice to be touched. I'm singing now on my list of 60 BPM songs, I Believe I Can Fly by R. Kelly.
Interesting
and I'm
choice.
running to that ship. And I will dash and should be able to get in.
Yep. The only problem is right now you're huge. Like
Yeah,
you're large.
As I shove the bomb inside the cargo hold, I'll strike myself
wait.
down.
Okay. You don't have to shrink down here actually, because it is a larger ship that you're dealing with here.
Okay.
You should be. It's a tighter squeeze, but you should
hang
be.
out in like a hangar or something.
Yeah. What will be the hangar eventually when you guys get one installed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My
would be so
growth
sick on
only
the
lasts
ship.
a minute. So I assume I'll shrink down when I need to anyway.
Okay.
I'm in there. I'm comfortable. Actually, I'll shrink down right away so I can get a seat and actually man a gun.
Smart.
Or pilot if I need to do.
So let me bring you back down to that. You run by. Chaka is still like bad, like by the exit. Or did you move further into the ship, Chaka, or would you have stayed like closer to the exit to be able to help people trying to get in? You're muted.
I think I would have moved closer, like get further into the ship.
Okay.
I know it's not my turn yet, but just a quick question: is there like a? Can I cast spells on things that are outside of the ship from inside the ship?
As long yes. And that's why I was asking, because at the back you would only really be able to see things coming in. You'd be able to help, even though like your arms are paralyzed right now. You have the spiritual ones outside. Because you're getting closer to the front of the ship, you'll have access to the screen to be able to see outside. And that is like a 360 view, so you should be able to see everything outside. So yeah, you'll be able to
Cool.
anything that says like as long as you can see things like that if you're casting spells from it. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
It is your turn now
Your turn.
after Wade, Chaka.
Is Wade's turn done?
Yep.
Okay. Cool. Can I quickly just see a picture of the Flongonian spawn again, please?
Sure. They look like big mud monsters with noodly appendages.
Like made of like stone or earth.
They look like they're
or an inorganic material of some sort.
No, they look kind of like they're made of it resembles like earth, but it's like earthy flesh. Like the same stuff that Flongo's made of.
Well, this might not be as cool as I was hoping, but I want to cast Shatter on it.
Oh.
It says it's a sudden loud ringing noise, painfully intense, erupts from a point of your choice within range. My range of that is 60 feet. He is within that. Each creature within a 10-foot radius sphere centered on one point must make a Constitution saving throw. A creature takes 3d8 thunder damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one. And a creature made of inorganic material such as stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage on a saving throw, which is why I was asking.
Yeah, it is an
Inorganic, like earth, like mud and stuff is inorganic.
This counts as organic. It is a part of Flongo. It is organic material.
Casting it anyways.
Yeah, it makes the save, but still takes half damage. So. Oh, when those other ones died, I should have been rolling d4s. I'm gonna remember for the next one that dies.
It takes 6 damage then.
Okay.
Oh wait, no. Half of that? It takes 3,
3 damage, yeah.
And now, since I haven't used a bonus action, I'm also going to cast Healing Word on myself.
Perfect. Yeah, you don't need your arms for that. That's good.
No.
Like Chaka turns and her arms just like.
That's all I'm gonna do.
Yeah. MT.
This guy's still up. That
Yep.
spawn. I don't need to move closer, but I am moving closer. And let's multi-attack.
Yeah, box him in, stab him.
So with my arm blade. Why is that not coming up?
$16 hits. For 19.
And then I have to click on it again, apparently.
That is also hit.
And it's still up, I assume?
Yep. That also hits. And it's down. Now I need to roll a d4, and if it hits a 4, that's So you watch as you go in and you're doing the two-handed attack to get that 2d6 damage. So you're literally like going to stab in and like pushing your hand in with the free hand to get these like deep cleaves in, and you manage to cut it down, and you watch as it drops and like starts to reconstitute with the like with the ground beneath, but it's almost like the ground softens and like and you watch as it stands back up as if it was not hurt.
Great.
When these things die, they have organic rebirth. Oh, it's a d6 I need to roll, not a d4. In 1d4 rounds from full HP. Let me roll a d6 instead. Never mind. I lied. No, it is dead.
Okay.
Sorry, I misread that. So I have to roll a d6 when they die. If I hit a 6 on it, then in 1d4 rounds, they revive.
Okay. So they're not true zombies, they're pseudo-zombies.
They're pseudo-zombies, yeah.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Here, I'll pass this.
Turn.
Oh, there you go. Chubbulus.
Do I
Sorry,
have
with my
anything that I
with
can
the
really
current
do?
setup that I have to do, it is very messed up.
It's okay. If I can help with passing turns and stuff like that, like you let me know it's done and I can just click it over for you. I understand there are issues over there right now, and I'm happy to accommodate where I can. What you doing, Chubbies?
I'm just gonna try and start ushering people to the ship. I don't really have much of. Yeah, I don't really have much of anything that I can do. Do we? No, I think that's really it. Like, I don't really think there's anything that's anything Chubb's gonna do. He'll just help people. Like, if anybody gets close enough to like the cargo bay of the ship, Chubbs will just grab them and fucking throw them in. Helping people into the ship, just fucking picking people up and yeeting them.
Yeah.
Give them a little extra, like, I don't know, whatever my reach is into the
Yeah,
ship.
just have an arm out for when they get there to help pull them in. Absolutely. I'll say if they get close enough in range, you can just kind of like pull them in the rest of the way.
Yeah.
Oka.
Like a reverse.
Reverse Cloaca.
BHG, my multi-attack just says makes 3 attacks.
Yeah, you don't have a limit to whether they're ranged or melee. You can just make 3 attacks. Man, I made you.
This thing is a fucking beast.
I made you a weapon.
Oh, and I love it.
Squengies values its employees.
Damn straight they do. All right, well that's a miss on the first one, but going for another.
16 hits.
Shoulder cannon.
Blasts this Flongo spawn down. I'm assuming that's the closest one you were attacking, right?
Yeah, it's the only one technically in range without disadvantage.
Okay, I need to roll a d6. And it stays dead.
And stay down. I'll take another shot, my last one, at the last spawn, I believe, on the map. Spawn C. And we'll do that with disadvantage. Actually, I'll burn, I will burn a War Priest charge to give that normal. For 15.
Oh, that's a good damage. And that was on
Just the regular spawn.
this one right here. See?
Yep. And that will be... Yeah, that'll be it for me, because that's a bonus action to burn that charge, I believe.
Yeah. Oh no, we lost somebody.
Wow, I haven't used War Priest charges or anything since November 12th.
That's insane.
That is insane.
Back to space. And I will say for these sessions, if you guys need to like run to the bathroom, anything like that between turns, just go for it.
Mm-hmm.
If there's not much action happening for you. Back in space. So we'll start with the Hope of Halberd. That is you, Gary.
Yes, it is. Just switching to space.
Yeah.
And attempting a skill check to speed up. No. Help if I type with the correct keyboard.
I'm sorry, buddy. Hopefully we can find a more permanent fix, because that sucks. Hey, there you go.
So that is another 9 squares.
Do you want me to move it? Oh, he's got it. He got it.
And end turn.
Red 1, that's you, Ellie.
The guy again.
He's in the danger zone.
He's in the danger zone. Wait, where is he?
He's like right beside
I see
Flongo.
him.
Yeah.
Yikes. Okay.
Up in the cheese.
Okie dokie. He's gonna move out of the cheese.
Oh no.
Why?
I don't know why.
I
What
think
the
it's
fuck?
something to do with switching scenes.
It might
Like when you
be.
switch scenes, it
Yeah,
automatically pops
yeah.
everyone.
Because I only clicked on.
Yeah.
Only clicked on red one. Okay,
Yeah,
there
just
we
do your
go.
little box drag and then.
Yeah.
It didn't do it to
Okay,
Gary
that's
this
better.
time though.
It did it to me.
Oh, okay,
It
okay.
did do it to me. I just caught it before I let go.
Smart.
Excellent. And then because he fired on his last turn, he can't fire his heavy gun again. Correct?
That's right. It's on a recharge right now.
Okay. He is gonna turn around though. That's another. What is his turn?
Turn is 1.
So he's gonna turn around.
Sorry, I gotta zoom in real close.
How do I turn him to face towards Flongo?
Towards Flongo?
Or at least
Like that?
towards like the little skimmer that's next to him.
Yeah. So it's control and your click wheel when you're hovering over it. Yeah. And then you just have your racers.
Apple Rouser is coming up. Are you planning on firing on either the skimmer that's right next to us or another guy?
I'm planning to fire on the one in front of me, not the one.
This
The
guy,
one.
this guy up
The,
over here?
yeah.
Okay. So in that case, I'm gonna use my red guys, my swarms, to fly over there. Oh, they can only distract him, so that way you can get advantage.
Nice.
Boo. gonna be like, "Hey, Bucky,
Yeah. And then what about these two
over
ones below?
here. I'm working on it.
I know.
Patience." There is a skimmer over here near these guys. Is there? I don't think there's anyone nearby that was planning on firing on him. I don't think. Unless who's down here?
Those are the two Federation swarms. They have
They're
been told to
retreating?
retreat. So yeah, they're just going to be leaving.
So be trying to help. Who's over here? The Hope of Halberd. Do they have guns again? I can't remember.
They do, but they are also retreating.
Okay, that's fair. Totally fair, I suppose. Okay, so instead of trying to distract this guy so somebody else can attack them, they're going to just book it.
Okay.
They're going to move their 12 arc.
If you move them south instead of east, you'll get them out of its immediate atmosphere.
Okay. Is it just Control Z to undo where I just moved them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at them zoop back.
Zoop zoop.
Dang.
Reverse.
Everybody clap your hands.
Okay. And now I'm going to roll to see if
You can get some extra movement. Yep.
Yeah. It was a D12 plus 4 for them?
Yep.
Failure. Okay. No dashing for me tonight. That's fine. Okie dokie. That's my turn with the red guys.
Zealot.
Zealot is gonna move.
Yeah.
Far away.
What's your movement?
12 on the Zealot.
12 on the Zealot?
Oh yeah, speedy.
That takes you off the map. I'm just going to remove it from combat.
Okay, cool.
Rabble Rouser.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
That's
accidentally
okay.
ended
No
turn.
worries. No worries at all.
All right. I'm going to move forward just a little bit right now. I just need to get a little bit closer to get into range to fire on that skimmer.
And do it with advantage?
Awesome.
That's definitely a hit. It is just within atmosphere, so it will be atmosphere damage.
So 4d12 plus 4.
Plus, I think, 4? Pretty sure it was 4. Yeah, this is Breck Maroney. It is plus 4.
Okay.
Damn.
Oh, it's not enough to kill it. It's got a little bit of
Alright.
life left in it.
I'm going to fire on it with the blast cannon then. Do I still get advantage for this?
Oh, yeah, I'll give it to you. It's distracted by these racing swarms. That is also a hit.
Blast cannon is 60-12.
It is 60-12.
I probably should have started with that.
That finishes it. The combo of the heavy gun and the blast cannon together, while it's distracted by that racing swarm, you take it right out.
Awesome. And then I'm going to move 5 arc to turn around. sorry, 6 arc.
You have what, one more available shot left, or that is it for this round? Did you
That's
attack
it.
last?
Yeah, I attacked twice last round.
Okay, priming for the next one.
Yeah, I'm ready for next round. I'm just gonna end my turn there.
Just want to confirm you're going to be going Flongonian Skimmer right in front of you now next?
Yeah.
Cool,
Yeah,
that's who I'll distract on my next turn.
Yeah, just buzz around it like flies while it gets shot.
Basically.
I've only got two. There's only 2 skimmers left.
3.
3.
One on the other side.
Oh, there is one
Yeah,
on the
one
other
more.
side. I forgot about that
Yeah.
little guy.
Little guy down there.
Just a little guy. Literally, all their moves, both of them, is to get in range of the rabble rouser, trying to like box it in. So that's what those 2 are gonna do. This one is gonna give chase to these guys, but they're not very fast. They do have the Void Screech though. And they can hit in space. In space. It is.
Void Screech
Oh,
in
but
space.
it's not. They're not close enough. It's a range of 300 feet when they're in space. Tough luck, skimmers. Aegis.
All right, Aegis. There's a lot of options it could do, but
I think I know what it's going to do.
It's just gonna run.
In order for you to get Aegis clean off the map, it's pretty far right now. It's 18 arc still, so
Okay.
you can get most of the way if you can get that roll. Is Vera,
It is Star Fox that's piloting this one, I believe.
which I think was a +6 or +7, something like that?
Yeah, +6. I hotbarred all of my pilots' fucking character sheets.
Beautiful.
We're adapting. Base combat.
Flash, get to the Cloaca!
The 4 arcs. Oh, all right. That's it for the Aegis.
Federation battleship. This guy's getting the fuck out of here. These guys are not fucking around. I'm not even gonna bring up the character sheet. It's +13. +13. It's almost impossible for him to fail this roll. Which means he can fly 1,500. And then it's Flongo. I'm gonna try its recharges first. Cosmic Beam. Nope. I used this. Let's hold on. Consume it, but I did use it last turn, so let's roll it. And it recharges. It's gonna summon some more skimmers. It summons 4 of them.
Oh my god.
1, 2, 3, 4. Back on the ground! Back at the ground and at the top of round 3, that's you, Loki. In the Wormwind Eletherion.
Alright, I am going to use the Ion Tempest repeater again. I'm going to use it on Form C.
'18's a hit.
Alright.
Oh, it's not dead, but it's pretty damn close.
All right, I'm gonna go for a second attack on it with that.
That's
Oof.
that's a critical hit. 40 yeah, this thing's done. Done.
Fuck yeah.
You're counting your charges for your attacks on that weapon, right?
Yeah, I've used 4 so far.
Okay. Those are some good shots. Yeah, again, the Elitherion was sort of designed as a measure against Flongo and forces like it, and it shows as it's swooping around and just like taking like hard shots on these things and taking them down. The pygmy, which you have like doing like a loop around here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna...
It's 64.3. It must have been in a weird position to start.
Yeah, that's 800 feet, so...
Yeah, you can go. You can go wherever you like.
Yeah. I'm gonna start heading back toward, since we're preparing, like we're preparing to leave this area, so I'm gonna head back to the Ethereum so I could pick him up.
Yep.
Just end my turn there.
Problem child.
My favorite mech. Second favorite mech.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. The judgment's getting jealous.
I know. 90 and 115. Sweet. Okay. Beam cannon attack on just the small guy. Very nice.
That is pretty nice. 14?
Yep. Another one.
Another one. 15 hits.
Yeah.
Y'all remember when DJ Khaled took a jet ski out, ended up stranded in the middle of the ocean, like in the dark at nighttime?
Yeah.
The key is to not get your jet or your jet ski stranded.
Yeah. It's usually what you're going for.
Oh my god! When does he how long do we got? Next turn, it will revive.
Okay. And yes, 3 ranged. We're gonna do another beam cannon on the swarm.
That's a hit.
God, I love the problem child. Oh.
And some good damage too.
That is it for that one. Caliban Lawman, I think, is gonna move back a little bit. And ready an attack for if any spawns end up swarming, like around the ship.
You got it.
And then Atlas Ronin B is holding all 3 of these crewmates, correct?
Right, yep.
Okay. So he's going to move closer to the ship.
Beautiful.
Orcus Lancer B, I think, is going to move like a little bit and also ready an attack if anything spawns near him.
Perfect.
And the Atlas Ronin A is gonna prepare an attack with hand crossbow if anything comes in range.
Yep.
And the Orcus Lancer is also going to prepare an attack if anything shows up in its cheese.
Beautiful.
Can Atlas Ronin take the dodge action?
Sure.
Okay. Just in case anything spawns and tries to hit it. Hit it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. Sweet.
I think dodge takes place of ready to action though.
I didn't ready in action with Atlas Ronin B. He was just moving to carry the crew members.
Yeah, he's the one transporting the followers back. I need to make a roll. He's not doing any of that this turn. Flongo. So he is going to spawn in one Flongo spawn. He really doesn't know any better. Doesn't. I'm going to drop him right in front of the problem child.
Oh.
Oh. Oops. This one should be full. Let's make that like a E for now. E. Okay. Okay. That one. Yeah. So that one, he watches the ground opens up and becomes another one of these things, right in front of the problem child. But it is not able to spawn a swarm. That's all it's doing. Anathema.
Thank God. Anathema's got guns ready.
Anathema does have guns ready.
Gonna fire at the swarm. Yeah. See, +5.
22 hits. That's 29. Anathema might be able to clear the rest of the map.
That's what we're hoping for.
If it doesn't, the Maneth Champion's right behind you, so...
That's true.
Mm-hmm. Last heavy gun attack. Oof.
Rough.
Oof. I think I'll save the blast cannon attacks, just in case.
Okay. Manus Champion, as you said, right behind.
Absolutely. I got 2 heavy gun attacks ready to coming out. Let's take care of the swarm, because this one here looks like I don't have a health bar on the Flongonian spawn.
It's because it doesn't have one right now. It's at 0.
Oh, it's 0. Okay.
Yeah, that one won't spawn in until next round.
Wonderful. All right. I'll consider this one a little too close for like the area that I was kind of ideally looking at.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna hit the big spawn.
Sure.
That's
a hit.
1. You have 15, obviously +4. 2. Nope, let's not roll that. R 40, 12 +2. 28 damage.
Not down, but getting close. So it's now like down to like just a couple of the swarm that are still running.
Perfect. Well, I have 1 more shot of my heavy gun ready for it. So
I'm just rolling the d6 ahead of time.
And no,
That's a miss.
It's only a 10 on the second attack. Honestly, I haven't really used it on these guys, so I'm just curious to see. I'll hit him with a cryo bomb.
Oh shit.
Well. 17 hit?
17
I don't think
hits.
that's correct. I think it's 2 less of 15, but it's
still hits, right? Yep.
And then that does What's their damage number on that? It says 5d12. Is that correct? It doesn't really have like a
yeah.
counter on-
It's 5d12 ice damage.
Yeah. Okay. Then I'll do the -2 for the.
Now,
golem
unlike
firing it instead of him.
Unlike
35.
Flongo itself, these things don't have a resistance to cold. They're going to take the whole damage, and you watch as you launch this ice bomb out. It's like a torpedo that shoots and like lands and explodes around these things, and you watch as it explodes and they freeze and then crumble into the ground.
Does the ground absorb them right away, or are we safe from them reforming for now? Because it freezes the relevant objects, right?
I rolled the d6 so that they won't reform. They won't zombie back. You watch as the ground does start to absorb them, but it does seem like a slower process when they're frozen like that.
Okay. Would that be beneficial to assume, or would it be safe to assume that freezing them will make the regrow process longer, or will it just debate on the roll?
It would depend on the roll, because they have to roll a 6 in order to regenerate.
Yeah, okay.
And doing anything
then-
else?
Yeah, we're just going to set the ships up again for the other two for if anything else crosses the line. If these ones are on the right here, these ones are a little more angled. Actually, the battlefield is clear up there. Yeah, I'll just take the 2 pop shots at the one that just spawned down here at the bottom.
Yeah. I mean, if you drop it, you could end the combat right now.
Yeah, okay, yeah, let's go ahead and try that. I have enough shit to fucking probably full send, so we'll try a heavy gun first on a...
That's a hit.
15, beautiful. And then we'll run that with our 8d12 plus 2. Wait.
That's right.
It's 53 damage. It is correct. However, the damage numbers between the 2 guns that seem to be the same thing are different. The Manus Champions guns are only 4d12.
Yeah, these ones are 8d12 because they're a swarm.
Okay, yeah.
Because it's not one ship that's firing, it's like all of them firing at once, so the damage is technically doubled. Until there should be, I don't know if I had it listed on here. So how swarms work is once they get to half health, it's considered like half the ships are gone or half the monsters are gone, yeah. And that's when the damage goes to the regular damage.
Okay, yeah, all right. Yeah, so 53 damage, and then Noxum doesn't respawn?
You take that out, that ends combat. The other one spawns up, but you got so many things trained on, like anything that's ready to pop up. You are now in a position where you can kind of like take things out as they come up. So for now, this area is safe. You've got it locked down, and you have like kind of like a moment to explore things, do quick repairs or whatever. We're obviously getting close to end time, so you can do whatever you want in this scene, and then when we pick up next session, we'll move on to the second half. Where you'll link up with the Wild Rose and stuff like that and find your way to the Cloaca.
MT pointed out a thing up in the distance. If somebody wants to go grab that, looking at Loki and his flying machine that has hands that can grab stuff.
Yeah, I will also...
And then I will just cover you with whatever I can. Like, I'll send, like, the Manus cruisers up and completely cover you if anything spawns. So, like, just go up there and grab everything out of that little capsule.
I'm going to make the distance infinite so that you can just double click on it. I made it big enough that if you double click on the emergency pod itself, it should open up, like, a treasure menu. There is a couple of things in there. But one of the things that you find as you drop down, and you'll be able to, like, if Loki goes and flies over and grabs what's in there, to disperse or whatever. One thing that's in there is what the flashing light was, and it is basically like a chip that you can pull that contains an audio log.
I accidentally pulled something out. Can I put that back? Yes,
Sure.
I can.
Yeah, the commander's plasma rifle.
Ooh.
Yeah, I just wanted to look at it.
Or
right-click
plasma
and inspect on
revolver.
it. Yeah.
Enchanted revolver. Wow.
That's what it looks like.
Sick.
Yeah. No, I was looking for like details on it because like if I double click on it, it like pulls it into
It'll
my
drag it
inventory, and
in.
I was like, "Whoops."
Yep.
Yeah. So just right click and inspect on it if you want to look at it.
Yep. Well, while you guys are looking at that, I will read out the audio log. It looks to be audio logs from the commander of whatever vessel it was. This is Commander Vex. If this buoy clears the atmosphere, quarantine this system. We misclassified it. Flongo isn't a world. It feeds. From orbit, we saw what we thought was a megastorm. It opened up. A planetary mouth. The mining convoy vanished in minutes. Ships, satellites, debris, drawn in and swallowed whole. We attempted retreat. That's when the surface responded. Forced landing, not interference. Deliberate disruption. The ground is muscle, veins, heat. The wildlife are antibodies. Humanoid, swarming in the hundreds. They throw themselves at hulls and get reabsorbed when destroyed. Larger constructs rise behind them, some kind of anti-machine titans. Our plasma systems failed in their presence, not jammed, disabled, as if countered biologically. Then the sky responded. Ship-sized organisms launched into orbit and tore into the horizon. It was drawn towards the mouth, towards the core. Everything it consumes is processed there, disassembled, repurposed. After each feeding, the defenses improve. It is refining. Kind of like cuts into like another portion of the recording. Says, emergency scan appended. Pod crash site confirmed. Surface tissue unstable. Swarm inbound. Surface anomaly detected 10 arcs north of here. Vertical cavity descending through connective layers. Not a mouth. Not external. Hidden. It leads to a massive thermal chamber. Energy spike consistent with core activity. The tissue along that vector is thinner. Fewer defense signatures. A scar or a channel. If there's a way to reach the heart without being swallowed, that's it.
Oh shit, we found our Cloaca, boys.
You hear proximity alert. Proximity alert. Hull breach warning. They're here. Transmit the scan packet. All of it. Don't fight the surface. Go below. And the transmission cuts out. End of recording.
Wow.
I fuck with it.
But yeah,
May have to divide and conquer next session.
Inside that capsule, you find a depleted Mark III defense system. Probably the defense system that was installed into the escape pod. Obviously taken over, taken by force by these Flongo things. There's a couple rejuvenation injectors inside. The audio log, there was that gun, and there's also a repair kit in there. So you guys can kind of disperse that amongst yourselves.
I can hang on to the defense system until we can get it installed onto a ship.
Flash, what the hell, man?
I have enough injectors, though, if anybody else wants some.
Yeah, I'm good on the injectors, and I'm okay on the pistol.
Oh, I'm like, did you say injectors?
No, Wade.
Oh, there's a couple right over here, Wade. We found them
really?
in the crash pod.
Wade is salivating.
My mech could use the defense system if no one else wants it. And
yeah.
the repair kit could be handy for me to have access to, but I'm not laying claim to anything.
Yeah, if you want the defense
Yeah.
system for your mech, that's fine. I'll put it back on there.
We told him no injectors, and he left us. That's fucked up.
Hold on. While you guys are doing that, I'm gonna spin the Bean Boozle wheel here for Flash at home. Oh, please no. Okay. That's Peach or
What'd you
Barf.
get?
It's Peach or Barf.
Mhm.
Oh, God. The worst part is, like, not only are these gross-ass candies potentially, but they're also so fucking old.
Oh. Inspired barf.
Does that make them less potent or more potent?
That's... I don't know.
I think we're about to find out.
The mystery terrifies me. I'm pretty sure...
Equally as potent with the chance of breaking a tooth.
This, I don't know if this is the right one. Hold on, let's see. I gotta look at the 5th edition thing. It is Peach. Okay, fuck it. You dick. Where's the camera? Here's your Peach or Barf candy.
Barf, 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 barf. Is it Peach?
It's not Peach. It's not. Oh, it's not.
The worst peach he's ever had. Old.
Yup. That's great. Anyway, those are the items. You'll have you've got MT to do repairs, you've got Chubbs to do repairs, so any mechs that have taken some damage you might be able to do a little quick repair on, but otherwise, Flongo is, as the guy said in the recording, they're like antibodies. The Flongo is already, you're watching, starting to form more of these spawns. You can see them starting to swell and come up from the ground, so obviously you'll want to move quite quickly, but you have enough time to be able to get on the ships and be able to start to head to your next destination. The ships should be able to charge up. So in the next combat next week, if you're wanting to keep ships in the air, you'll be able to do so, just with the understanding that they have to keep moving to do so. But that is where we will end session for tonight.
Yep.
Thanks to everybody who tuned in. Flash, thank you for all the love tonight. Like I said, I'm pretty sure you are the new stream boss. Let me click over to a different screen and see. Let me just go to any gameplay screen here. Yeah, Flash, you are the new stream boss, which I'll probably put onto the other windows so that you'll be able to see it when you're watching this campaign too. But thank you so much for all the love. Thank you for all the biddies. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for everybody, or not donations, but gift subs. Thank you everybody who tuned in. I see some new faces as well. Slime Balls, thank you so much for being here. And that's it. Thanks to everybody who tuned in. I love every single one of you. Hope you have a wonderful day, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. And as always, power to the players. We'll see you next week. God, that was good. I'm gonna call it another 10 points on your points cards tonight.
That was a fucking banger of a session, I gotta say. My sister tuned in for a little bit on the stream as well.
Oh, tell her I said thank you.
Oh yeah.
I shall.
Ooh, that extra 10 points brings me up to 100 now.
That brings you up to 100 now? Do you want to roll it now, or do you want to wait for the start of next week?
Why would I do it now?
That's fair. That's fair.
You always ask what we want next week. Don't steal my thunder from next week.
That's fair.